see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday. Listen to me, have beat speed up like a battle.
Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Soccer. I'm with my co-host Chuck Full Damage Miller.
What's good? What's good?
And today is Victory Monday, guys.
Yes, sir.
The Chicago Bears defeated the Cincinnati Bengals in a thriller and a shootout, 47-42.
Best game of the year.
Best game of the year, man. Best game of the year. A lot of stuff was happening. A lot of trick plays. Ben Johnson had to dig into his bag. Caleb Williams catching passes. The 7th-round rookie having a breakout game and also Colston Loveland having a breakout game. We're all going to talk about it today, man. But before we start the video, guys, make sure to like and subscribe and make sure to hit that notification bell so you can get the latest and greatest in regards to Chicago Bears news. And not only Chicago Bears news, but just Chicago sports in general. The Chicago Bulls are 5-1, man. They're having a hot start. We'll be talking about that later on. But today we're talking about the Chicago Bears. The Bears, baby. Let's go, guys.
Oh, yeah. Let's go,
I want to get
baby.
your thoughts about this game, man. And what do you thought about this, bro?
I thought it was an exciting victory, bro. I thought this game went just like I imagined it was going to go. It was going to be an OK Corral shootout. It was going to be an OK Corral shootout, but just simply because I was shredded on defense, bro. We really didn't have nothing to try to hold or contain Cincinnati with. Cincinnati is one of the most lethal offenses and the most dangerous offenses in the game today, bro. And that's without question. They probably ain't got no defense. And my thinking was we were just gonna have to get enough opportunistic stops to beat them. I really felt, Coach, that we got those stops. I just felt like Ben Johnson either got too cute or too conservative once we made those stops. When was that Austin Booker forced a fumble on Joe Flacco and we recovered it, I thought that Ben Johnson got too cute. He trying to do fake passes and RPO type stuff and all that. Much. Yeah, and we ended up with a field goal instead of a touchdown out of that. And I also thought that the refs robbed Tremaine Edmonds, bro, of a touchdown, bro. That
would have been up 20 at that point.
They talking about Chase Edmonds touched him as he was going.
He never touched him.
Nowhere near that dude, bro. He wasn't nowhere near that dude. So I just felt like the refs was kind of trying to help Cincinnati, stay in the fight, stay in the game, so to speak, get him a chance to win. But Bears being the Bears, offensively, we have the star power. We got the firepower to get with anybody's glamour, bro, offensively. And defensively, we were just shredded, bro. With all these injuries, they're killing us, bro. And so this tells me that we do need to make some
moves. About Deshaun Wright, how he got completely mossed by my God. He got completely mossed.
But, bro, it's T. Higgins, man. He a second-string cornerback going against T. Higgins. What were we expecting in that matchup?
Right here. He needs to go.
Yeah, so, he gets a hall pass from me, bro. T. Higgins do that to a lot of number one cornerbacks. So, number two getting that done to him. I mean, a second-string cornerback.
That was nasty, though. I ain't going to lie, though.
That was wicked, bro.
Even Tariq Stevenson, he got cooked by, Chase Brown, too, man. I'm like,
bro, look at this offense. They are ridiculous, bro. They are ridiculous. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me none. The main thing that I wanted us to do was come out of here with a W, baby. And on Monday morning, we throwing up the W. There you go, baby. We got the win. That's what counts. You can do it now. Go. There we go. Throwing up the W. Yeah, but it was a big win for the Bears. It was a bounce back game. Like I told everybody, relax. Last week was a bad loss. But hey, we wasn't gonna go 17-0. We already knew that. It's okay. We could win our next 3 games, bro. We can win our next
favorable matchups too.
Yeah, we can end up being 4-1 on this end of things, bro. So we just got to keep playing, bro. Keep playing. Get in where you fit in. I penciled us in before the season started, Cope, and KO Sports Talk fans, y'all can go and check the film on this. We got video footage of this. Before the season started, I picked the Bears to have 10 to 12 wins, bro. 10 to 12 wins. I didn't have us winning the division. I didn't have us making the playoffs. I just said 10 to 12 wins. And that's where I believe we'll end up at now. I'm almost for certain if we get to 12 wins, we'll make the playoffs. I'm almost for certain of that. 12 wins is going to be tough to come by.
It's going to be tough, yeah.
But 10 wins at minimum, I can see the Bears doing that, bro. We make the playoffs, that's all predicated on what the rest of the NFC is doing. But yeah, we trending in the right direction, and we only one game out of the wild card spot right now, bro.
And speaking of the Packers, did you see that game yesterday? Oh my gosh, the Packers. You were right, man. You're definitely right. That loss they had against the Carolina Panthers. I mean, yeah, they always struggle against the Carolina Panthers. I told
you, Cole. Yeah, man. They for whatever reason, the Carolina Panthers match up well with the Green Bay Packers, bro.
They do.
I don't know what it is, but Green Bay can never just put this team away. They fight Green Bay tooth and nail, and they did that in Lambeau Field, Cole. That is huge for the Carolina Panthers. They're now 5-4, I believe it is, and they're in a position to start making winning ways happen for that organization, bro. And they did that with CJ Stroud. I'm sorry. Bryce Young only throwing 402 passing yards. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable that they pulled that game off.
But man, that I mean, especially with the NFC North, with the Vikings winning over the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions are 5-3. Green Bay Packers is 5-1. I mean, with these next favorable matchups,
Chicago Bears are 5-3.
We're 5-3.
5-3. Say that for us too. 5-3. I love the sound of that.
Giants are struggling, but they're not a team that we could scoff at. They got a pretty good young team, and of course the Vikings. We got to face them. I mean, no divisional games is easy. We got to beat the Vikings too. I mean,
we owe them, bro. We owe them. We'll get our league back.
We got to beat them. But
I mean, out in week 1, bro. We'll get our league back.
But going back to this game, either way, I mean, let's talk about the special team. Let's talk about the ugly. Let's talk about the special teams. I mean, Richard Hightower, and he gotta go. I'm sorry, Richard Hightower.
Man, stop it already.
No, man, I'm sorry, dude.
I mean, so y'all are such prisoners of the moment.
Our special teams was so bad this game, dude.
So you're talking about one game. What about all the other games this season that went down, bro? Was the special teams bad in those games? He can't. See, this is the thing.
I mean, Devin Duvernay hasn't been that great. But
here's the thing with Chicago fans. You can't have one letdown, with Chicago fans. See, this is what I'm talking about. Hightower is trash. Here we go. You can't have one letdown with Chicago fans before they catastrophize and they throw you under the bus and they write you off. We got to stop being emotional fans, y'all. We got to stop. I mean, it's great to be passionate, but you don't want to make emotional decisions based on one game, bro. After last week, everybody was throwing up towel in and saying, same old Bears. And when I was hollering Aaron Rodgers, which y'all couldn't believe y'all had me quoting him, when I was hollering relax, I had to explain to Bears fans then, it's just one loss. In our last 5 games, we're 4-1. What are we complaining about? Relax. And the same thing I'm going to say this week. Relax. It's okay. We're shredded on defense with injuries. Some of those special team players had to take up slack and play on defense. There were gaping holes in the special team. Cincinnati took advantage of it. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? What you want to do? I guess Cairo Santo need to be fired too, right? We're going to bring Jake Moody back because he missed 2 field goals in the game. Is that what we're going to do? What's the next move they want us to do? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Tom, what you say, bro? Chuck has been watching all season or what? Yeah, I've been watching all season, bro. Relax. We winning. Come on. Do we know how to celebrate wins? Do we know how to do this, Bears fans? We need to learn how to celebrate wins. Caleb Williams, he plays bad, and we still win the game 26-14 against the New Orleans Saints. And all everybody gets on.
Now, Caleb Williams is different, but I think the special teams, me personally, I mean, our special teams has been up and down. Like it could be better. I mean, Cairo
Every
Santos, he's
NFL
been good.
special teams has been up
He's
and
been
down.
all right. Let me say this, but Cairo Santos, the thing about him is that he's been accurate, but he doesn't have the leg. He doesn't have the leg strength. He doesn't have that type of leg strength to be kicking like 50 over 50 yards or whatever.
Okay.
And not even only that, Devin Duvernay, sometimes like when he runs, it's like I feel like he's almost running like on sand or something like that. Our special teams could be better. I'm not saying
everybody could be better, Cove. Everybody could be better. So I wouldn't disagree with that.
But it could be better. I mean, it could be better.
Of course.
The last game, with our special teams, the fact that you gave up a touchdown, I mean, that was terrible. Like missed tackles and all that. Our special teams was not that. Our special team almost gave up that game, especially when during the onside kick.
Daniel Hardy stepping on the ball.
Daniel Hardy went 10 yards.
That's fluke stuff, Cole.
That's crazy.
The man is blocking. He's not looking at the ball. He has an assignment. He's fulfilling an assignment, and the ball just happens to come under the man's foot. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Bears fans, do y'all understand this is a 17-game season? And in a 17-game season, some things are going to be crazy that happen that go against your team. It's happening, y'all. It's football. It happens to everybody. Did any of us spectacular analysts that are Bears fans have the Minnesota Vikings beating the Detroit Lions yesterday? I'm pretty sure we didn't. But did it happen? Yes, it happens. Joe Flacco has a resurgence like he's 22 out here throwing the ball around again. Did anybody see that coming? No. But is it happening? Absolutely is happening. The main thing you want to know in an ugly win is that you got the win, the W. That's what counts. It doesn't matter what happened in between. It doesn't matter how we got there. It only matters that we got there. That's what matters, bro. In our 4-game win streak, Kofi, we had 2 games, bro, where we won by identical scores, 25-24. The first one on a last-second field goal block over the Las Vegas Raiders, and the last one on what was it? The breakaway
game-winning field goal.
Huh?
Game-winning field goal against the Commanders.
The game-winning. Come on, bro. This is football. This is about changing culture. This is about learning how to win. The Bears are learning how to win. People, while we catastrophize it over special teams and all this other stuff, have y'all noticed we have the exact same win total at this point this year that we had at the end point last year? We're 5 wins in, y'all. And the best is yet to come. We haven't even seen the best of the Bears yet, bro. We haven't seen the best.
Anyway, definitely a win's a win. And we're still learning how to definitely get better, especially, with Caleb.
Hey, man, put Tom on the screen,
Caleb,
bro. Let me see what Tom got to say. The last one, bro. Put this on there, bro. Kofi, you need a better co-host. Laughing out loud. Sorry. It does matter how you win or lose. Tom, you're delusional. It does not matter how you win or lose. What matters is that you win. That's what matters, bro. This is a game. You show me another defense, another game plan.
Yeah, football's
team,
not an easy game.
From another team that's going to shut the Cincinnati Bengals offense down. Show me that. Where's that, bro? Where's that? Show me. Go point to the team. Point to the Cleveland Browns. Point to the other good defenses out here.
Let me say this. Yeah, Cleveland. I mean, at the end of the day, Tom, NFL is the NFL. NFL is the NFL. A win is a win. A win's a win. Just like what Chuck said, a win's a win. NFL, no. There's no easy wins in the NFL. Exactly. We can have disagreements and all that, but at the end of the day, a win's a win. A win is a win. NFL is not an easy type of game. It's not an easy type of game, especially against the Cincinnati Bengals, especially against this type of Bears team. I can't remember. I don't know if we can remember, Chuck, but I can't remember a defense, with us giving up 40 points and us winning this type of game, especially with the quarterback that we have in Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I mean,
we never used to win this.
We never win these types of games, and we never ever win these types of games. So take the wins as you can, and especially Ben Johnson. And with how we're learning, we are still learning. We're still learning how to win these types of games. I mean, Ben Johnson has made mistakes. He made some questionable play calling, but that comes with the NFL. It comes with it. We're going to make mistakes. Yeah. This is not like Madden where, it's going to go all the way up or whatever, or you're going to always win games consistently over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be bumps in the road. And
ebbs and flows. Yeah.
There's ebbs and flows in this game. And so you take him as you go, And Caleb Williams has been making very good strides. He's been making very, very good strides. Like the last two games, his last two games was not good, but you see the progression that he's making. He's not just throwing the ball just way out of bounds and causing intentional grounding. You saw what he did when this is funny. Like when he threw the ball out, like when he threw the ball away, he threw it all the way toward the end zone at one point where his receivers was at, so he wouldn't get the intentional grounding.
Right.
Because the last couple of weeks, he throws it, out of bounds, or there's no receiver intentional grounding, or he's not taking his checkdowns. Caleb Williams is starting.
That's because Caleb isn't used to throwing the ball away for intentional grounding. Let me tell you. Let me clue you all in on a little tidbit of knowledge about Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams doesn't throw the ball away because Caleb is one of these quarterbacks who believes he can make every throw. That's why you don't see this guy throw the ball away a lot. That's why Kofi's not very good at it when he does it, because he's not used to throwing the ball away. This is not what Caleb Williams is programmed to do. He's programmed to make the right throw in the right place at the right time in terms of spectacular fashion, bro. In spectacular fashion. This is what Caleb Williams does, bro. I don't understand why Bears fans are always catastrophizing over us winning. I understand that we're used to a losing culture, but people, we are building that now. Ben Johnson said it himself. You don't have to take my word for it, Tom G.I. Go check out Ben Johnson's words at the post-game locker room comments. Ben Johnson said he doesn't care how the wins come. He said, win pretty or ugly. He said, you don't apologize for wins in that fail. And right now, that's what I am not about to do on this podcast. You can tell, matter of fact, you can come in and take over, Tom, for me, so Kofi will have a better host if that's the way you feel, bro. But real talk, I am never going to apologize for the Bears winning the game. You sound ridiculous, man. Come on with that, bro.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and look at other teams. I mean, like Kansas City of the past, Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, I remember that one game against the
Kansas City
Rams.
won like 15 games last year, bro, by 3 points or less. You think they apologize for any of them wins? You gotta be kidding me, man.
Anyway, but
there you go, Tom. There you go. Put your application in, bro. I like that. You put his application in, Cole. Yeah. Come on, so you can help Cole catastrophize because you mad because everything didn't go perfect for the Bears in the game, bro. Have several seats, man. But you cool. I appreciate your comments. You cool.
But I want to talk about our rookies too, man. Kyle Monungai and Colston Loveland. I mean, those guys, man. To me, I think they deserve the game balls. Kyle Monungai, 26 carries for 176 yards. Colston Loveland, 6 receptions for 118 yards. This is their breakout game. And specifically for Kyle Monungai, I mean, come full circle. He was the 7th round pick for Khalil Herbert. Khalil Herbert was traded for a 7th round pick, and that turned into Kyle Monungai. And Kyle Monungai, I mean, he's definitely a testament and he's looking like he's a steal out of this 7th round pick, from Rutgers. I mean, we could talk about, like, especially with the rate he's been running, like he falls forward, like he just doesn't just like run and then like, okay, you lose yards. This guy, he bounces off tackles. I mean, the kid, he's very very powerful when he runs. He runs very angry.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can't even explain. Like, he's a good runner. I mean, he's
he's nasty. He does yeoman's work on the ground, bro. He's not flashy. He's not your Bijan Robinson type, so he's gonna shoot you out of your socks, you know,
Right.
and break long runs and stuff like that. But this guy is work finesse, bro. He floors his head. He chugs through every tackle. He reads the block zones well, bro. So when he's running, bro, he sees where the blocks are and he knows how to set them up, bro. He knows how to run behind the numbers of the blockers, bro. And that is great, bro. Not gonna lie, before the season started, I was not high on him, bro. Just for the simple fact, I felt like the Bears were really discounting the value of the running back position. I felt we could have did better in the draft. I still feel like even now that we still need a prototypical big physical style of running back in order for, us to really be solidified at the position. But that being said, Calvin Nunga has proven me wrong. I hope every week he keeps proving me wrong. I love these numbers, 26, 176. Bro, these are like video game numbers. That's ridiculous what this kid did out there, bro. But I do keep in perspective that it was against the Cincinnati Bengals, who has probably the worst defense, if not arguably the worst defense in the NFL, bro. I'm gonna stick a paw.
I mean, almost six. If you have like almost 600 total yards of offense, I mean, you're gonna look good on any.
Yeah, bro. It's not a good defense you run it up against. But that being said, he did what he had to do, bro. He handled his business. He handled it well. I did like what I saw on film from him when he was coming out of Rutgers. But at the same time, let's see if he can do it again. There was even some Bears fans to show you how people just be jumping the gun, bro. They see him running wild on Cincinnati. And people on Twitter talking about he's better than DeAndre Swift. Man, go sit down, man. Stop already. The man have one game, and he looks good in one game, and now Swift's a bomb. Okay, man. Just stop already, man. Just stop already. But that being said, he was outstanding. Colston Loveland, I've been waiting all year, Kof, for this breakout game, man. I am so happy for that kid. I'm happy he had it when he had it.
And here's a key stat from Colston Loveland. He's the first Bears rookie tight end to have over 100 yards and 6 receptions since 1961. Since what's his name? Mike Ditka. Since Mike Ditka did it in 1961.
Man, they be killing me with all of these.
Oh, I know that. I'm sorry, I had to mention that.
No, it's cool, bro. You ain't gotta apologize for it. It's funny to me. They glamorize all of these players' accomplishments, and then they magnify, destroy all these players' weaknesses, bro. These players aren't perfect. The NFL does not allow you to play perfect football. They're going to challenge you. I think people forget that when we put these teams together, when organizations put these teams together, and they get all these great players together, and they get these great coaches together, and these great game plans together, I think they forget that there's other teams out here doing the same thing. They are not trying to let your team come out here and dominate. So you have to outsmart them. You have to out-strategize them. You have to get the people that work best for what you do to make it work so that you can get to the end game goal. I tell you what, Tom and whomever else is out there in KL Sports Talk land in disagreement with me, I tell you what, I'll bet you the Green Bay Packers would have took a OK Corral shootout victory against the Cincinnati Bengals over losing 16-13 to the Carolina Panthers yesterday. What you want to bet? I bet you they would have took that with Micah Parsons and all those guys over there, bro. I bet you they'd have took that, bro.
So, I mean, they tied in a shootout with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, What's going on, Optimus? I see you out there, bro. 5-3. We moving. That's right, Optimus. Let him know. But that guy is a monster for one day. Let's see if he that way for 2 days. I love him, though, bro. I love what that kid did, man. Swift, okay. Tom says Swift isn't a between the tackles runner. That's not to say he's a bum. Okay, well, thank you, time for that. Great enlightenment, my brother.
But yeah, man, when I was watching the when I was watching the game, man, I didn't even like the broadcaster too. Archuleta, like this dude, he was completely glazing. Joe Flacco.
And Archuleta, yeah.
Yeah, man, and like he was just crapping on just Caleb Williams and this Bears team, man. I'm like, come on, dude. I'm like you see what this Bears team is doing, man. I'm like, and it's like, I mean, let them just keep hating, man. Especially like some of these Bears haters saying that Caleb Williams, needs to be benched or whatever. Oh, we need to put in Tyson Bagent.
Bench Caleb Williams? Are you serious?
Yeah, like I was even watching, I think CHGO and I think it was like and they were doing like a live watch party. I think one of the girls, I guess, was watching with them. She was like, I don't have no faith in Caleb Williams. I know he's gonna mess up today. And then like this was like toward the end of the game, like right before he threw that touchdown to Colston Loveland, she said that. And right when he threw that touchdown to Colston Loveland, she got real quiet.
Yeah, because he put egg on her face. And anybody that thinks that Caleb Williams is the guy that's going to choke the victory away for you, they've been watching Caleb Williams over the last year.
Let's not forget about that left tackle, Theo Bennett. He was whiffing a couple times.
But that's okay. That's okay. Theo's new to the position. You know what I mean? He's thrown in the fire. He's been doing pretty well, bro, if you ask me, bro. You know, he hasn't been perfect. He's gotten beat a few times, but right. That's cute. But let me tell you something. Caleb Williams, these people are not watching what a real quarterback looks like if they think Caleb Williams is the choke artist who's going to lead us to losses. I'm a Justin Fields fan, people, but let me tell you something. This ain't a Justin Fields quarterback. It's not a Justin Fields type quarterback that we have here. If you guys have been watching Caleb Williams all his rookie year, this is the guy that was putting us in position to win games that Matt Eberflus was giving away at the end because he couldn't coach. You're talking about a kid that went up against the Minnesota Vikings last year. The Bears were down 11 points with about 50-something seconds to go. And this guy not only drove us down, he got a touchdown, but he tied the game up in 58 seconds. What are you talking about? This guy is walking us down the field on the regular. In the clutch moments, Caleb Williams is the guy that gets the job done. And you say what you want to say about all the in-game stuff where they're retooling him and reteaching him and teaching him like he's a rookie, you know, getting him under center and all of this, teaching him to play for those positions. Yeah, he has his hits or misses with those. But when the game's on the line, there's not a better hero ball player outside of Patrick Mahomes than this kid that we got on this team. And I'm telling you.
Yeah, and since he's been drafted, he's had more game-winning drives. I mean, than even Justin Fields. I mean, last year. I think even Mitch Trubisky. I mean, the number of game-winning drives. This guy. So I think he had like maybe 5 or 6 game-winning drives.
Yeah, he's outstanding. And you saw another one that you can add to the bunch yesterday. This is what he does, people. This is what he's been drafted for. This is why he went number 1 in the draft. Are you people delusional out here? Or what is it? Bears fans just don't know what a quarterback looks like, right? That's what it is, bro. And you can win the Super Bowl because of him, because he's that type of quarterback. He's that type. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's that type of quarterback. He's that Mahomes-esque type of quarterback that, you know, he can take you to, you know, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
He can take you to the Super Bowl, man.
Show me how many games that Caleb Williams has had in his career where he's thrown multiple interceptions. I can show you. It's 1 against the Houston Texans, and that was his second game in his rookie season. Bro. This guy is a winner. He is clutch. He reads defenses great, and he makes the spectacular look spectacular.
Mm-hmm. And when it's like the last 2 minutes, it's like the last minute, right? When he's down, it's like an internal clock or something inside him just turns on. It's like, I don't know what is, but he just clutches up like the last minute of the game. I mean, we definitely saw, you know, this game against the Cincinnati Bengals right after they scored. It was 42-41. You know, when he scrambled out and got that first down.
10, yeah, bro. Yeah.
When he scrambled,
he kept the drive alive. When the drive was,
he kept the drive alive. Yeah. And then when he made that,
the very next play, he made the play of the game. to Colston Loveland.
In between those two linebackers, when he made that throw to Colston Loveland, between those two defenders, and when Colston Loveland caught that ball,
it was actually 4 defenders.
Oh yeah, 4. Yeah, you're right.
There was 2 underneath and 2 over the top, and he put that ball perfectly over the defender who was watching Caleb make the throw, and Caleb put the perfect trajectory on the ball to fit that ball in there to Colston Loveland. And let me clue you Bears fans in on something. Even if they had made clean tackles and brought Colston Loveland down, at that point, Caleb Williams had put us in field goal position in the game with a Cairo Santos last-second field goal attempt. People, you better learn what a quarterback looks like in Chicago. That's what you better learn. That's what you better learn. And yeah, we got a bunch of holes and a lot of things to fix and a lot of things to clean up. We were shredded and riddled with injuries all on our defensive front, in the secondary, and everywhere. But we still are figuring out how to win. People, this is what every NFL team that makes a run to the playoffs goes through every year. We aren't going through anything no different than nobody else, bro. Than nobody else. Everybody goes through this. The Kansas City Chiefs just started getting their receivers back. We saw the Buffalo Bills lose some big games, some games to some teams that nobody thought they stood a chance in hell at beating the Bills. You know what I mean? This happens, bro. The Lamar Jackson went down, and the Baltimore Ravens, you almost forgot they were a contending team, bro. You almost forgot they were a contending team, you know. So it happens. It happens. Everybody just needs to take a chill pill and cool out. The Bears are here, and we're here to stay. We are coming, people. We are coming. And if we win this next game, lo and behold, we're 6-3, and we're in a driver's seat for a possible playoff spot. So frown on that, Bears fans. There you go. Catastrophize about that. What's going to be next? Oh, we could get a higher seed if Caleb would have won 2 more games. What? Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears allowed an onside kick to score the go-ahead TD. That alone should have been the fireable offense on Hightower. Did you see the play, Tom? Are you going to tell me that because a player is doing what his assignment is and he doesn't know that the ball is coming under his feet when he's engaged in a full block, that Hightower needs to be fired for that? Dude, what the hell football you been watching all your life? You know nothing about football. Go, you can hire him if you like, bro. Go ahead, give a job. That is ridiculous, man. That is utterly ridiculous. You don't penalize the man because he's blocking and the ball happens to come under his foot? What the hell is you wanting them to do?
And don't get me wrong. I mean, Ben Johnson, he knows this. He knows certain things he's got to fix. He knows the special teams. He knows the special teams got a lot of work to do.
It's not just the special teams, Coach. Go look at our offensive line. It's been makeshift and pieces moved around, and we done bench Braxton Jones and all kind of stuff, bro. This is always going to be a work in progress. You put the pieces in place that you think will work, but because you think everything is going to work, it's like building.
That's why they look at tape. They look at the tape. They always look at the tape.
It's like building a fantasy league team. When you go into a fantasy league team with football, you draft all the players that you think are going to work for your team. But when the season starts and the game starts, you start to see who works and who doesn't. And you have to move things around, bro. This is called team building. Team building is not just drafting well. It's not just signing the elite players. It is about adding where you need to add when it's time to add, bro. Subtracting what you need to subtract when it's time to subtract. I think Ben Johnson and his coaching staff is doing an outstanding job working with what they have and making the moves that's necessary to keep it coming. What do you think about the signing of CJ Gardner-Johnson, bro? What do you think about that? That
was really good. I mean, he came in and already made an impact already. He had a couple tackles. He had a sack.
Exactly. He
was all over the field.
The find of Nahshon Wright. I know he got mossed all day yesterday by T. Higgins, but that dude's been a great find for the Bears for a second string cornerback, bro. And a great fill-in for Jalen Johnson all year. What are we talking about, bro? We want everything to be perfect. Bears fans want everything to be perfect every game. We just want to dominate. We want to beat everybody 80 to nothing. We want to beat everybody 80 to nothing. We want their quarterback.
If we we'll be an historic team. We'll be like
we want their quarterback to be 0 for 17 on pass attempts. We want Montez Sweat to have 80 sacks a game. We want the defense to intercept every ball that goes up. So if he's 0 for 17, we want us to be 17 interceptions in the game. And we want Caleb Williams in his offense never to be able to get stopped. The hell with a field goal. We want to score touchdowns all day. Quit playing, bro. You don't know football if that's what you think. Yo, what's good, Eric?
And going into our next matchup, we got the New York Giants. The New York Giants, of course, they're struggling right now. I think they're like 2-7, 2-8. I don't know.
I think the Giants are like 2 wins, bro. I want to say they got 3.
What is their record? Oh yeah, they're 2-7. They're coming off of a loss against the 49ers. I know they just lost their running back. It's Cam Scatterboo, but this is not a team that we could just look over. I mean, they still got a good, solid young quarterback, Jackson Dart. He's been playing. He's been solid. He's not been too bad.
Exceptional, bro.
He's been really good. And yeah, man. We're gonna have to put pressure on this kid, man. Because I mean, once you give him time in the pocket, he can scramble. He could throw the ball. I mean, he could do it all. And it's just that his receivers. It's not that been great. His receiving core has not that been great. Of course, like I said, he just lost his running back, and of course, Malik Neighbors is not there, but I mean, don't count this kid out, man. Don't count him out.
Jackson Dart is a very smart quarterback. He just needs some pieces to work with, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it was already a big blow losing Malik Neighbors. So it was even more of a huge blow to take that hit with losing Scatterboo, bro. Because Scatterboo helped balance things coming out that backfield. And now he doesn't really have that option. That being said, he's smart enough and he's intelligent enough. I would dare say he may end up showcasing the Josh Allen gene in the long run, bro. Because I'm looking at how he plays, and the guy still figures out a way to make it work. Just like I see Josh Allen do over there in Buffalo, bro. You don't really know none of his receivers. Keon Coleman is trash, and you got Shakir. He's 3'4", and he's got him catching touchdowns.
Touchdown.
But
he's got a small tight end though.
But yeah, he's got dynamite tight ends, but he makes it work. The point that I'm making is Josh Allen makes it work with what he has. I see some of that in Jackson Dart, bro. I really do. I see that in him. He's a very confident kid, and the Giants don't know what the hell they're doing, so they just get out of his way and let him play. And that's probably the best thing that could happen for him. They get Brian Dable.
Why they didn't allow Daniel Jones to do, man.
Yeah, Brian Dable was just out his way, and he letting that kid play, bro. And I like Jackson Dart. I think he's a good kid. We can't take them for granted. And really,
we can't look over any team. But
we really need to get more healthy. We need to get healthier on defense, bro, before this game. Not gonna lie, bro, because this is
especially a game. We can't get no pressure, man. Our defensive line, man.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I think Montez Sweat is getting a bad rap out here. Over the last 3-4 games, Montez Sweat has been playing great, bro. This dude is getting to the quarterback. He is getting pressures. He is getting hits. But
he's getting hits. But like overall, our defensive line is
it's
not that great.
But when you say
Dayo Dingbo is completely.
He left the game with an injury, bro. That's why he wasn't out there anymore, bro. But
even when he was playing, like at times, like it's like. He tries, but it's like I don't know if he can get enough pressure to the quarterback.
I mean, bro, it's a full team. It's a total team effort, a whole front effort that has to free up these players to be able to get to the quarterbacks, bro. Unless they're just some freak of nature like T.J. Watt or Myles Garrett, that's just not happening. Everybody else has to play within the team scheme in order to get them freed up. This is why they run stunts. This is why they do blitzes. This is why they do all of this stuff. to free these players up so that they can get the pressures that they need to get. I was thrilled to see Austin Booker get in the mix because, as you see, he made an impact play, a strip sack fumble.
Yeah, he did.
And a big turnover for the Bears in the game. That was huge, bro. That was huge. So we're getting some pressure, but it's not a perfect science. I think one thing the Bears fans, if you want to get down on somebody for their play, one person I think that the Bears fans is giving all the hall passes in the world to is Javon Dexter. I like Javon Dexter.
Yeah, Javon Dexter. Yeah.
He's getting better as a player. But that dude gets run over in the middle of the defense, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Show me one time a running back is coming in the middle of the defense, and he was stopped by Javon Dexter before he got going. I haven't seen it, bro.
Yeah, he's not really a good run stopper
at all. Not a good one. Shoot, not even one. He's more of an edge rusher right now to me, man. I don't know what Big Billingsley is, and we're sorely missing Grady Jarrett right now, bro. His leadership in the middle of that defense, that's huge, bro. That's huge, man. So
going into this trade deadline, before we before I end this stream, but going into this trade deadline, do you think the Bears should do anything, or should we just stand pat?
No, we're not in a position to stand pat. This is the time when you make moves, bro. We need to make moves, and we need to make them real quick, and we need to pay attention to whom else is out here making moves. As great
the Philadelphia Eagles, they think they traded for a linebacker from Miami.
Jalen Phillips, the edge rusher from the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, they went and got that guy, man. And they're hot in the market right now, trying to get, wait for it, Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns, bro. The Bears Ryan Poles needs to put his hard hat on, and he needs to get busy because these teams are not playing games, bro. They're not playing games. They're trying to put themselves in the best possible position to make a championship run. Bears need to join this fray, and we're 5-3 now. We're tied for the total wins in the division with the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers, only a half game out of first place. This is not a time to sit here and second guess whether or not we should make a move, bro.
Don't be like the Cubs. Don't be like the Cubs. They didn't do anything.
The Cubs build great from within, though, bro. You got to give them that, man. Their minor league system is pretty.
They stood pat at the trade deadline in July and didn't do anything, and that came to bite them in the playoffs.
Yeah. But who's going to beat the Dodgers, bro? Toronto was the only team that looked like they had a chance of beating the Dodgers, and they didn't even do it, bro. So
yeah.
But yeah, man. But yeah, this is definitely the time for him to make some moves. I think that was a great move going to get C.J. Garner-Johnson. I don't think he should be done. I think we should see about 2 or 3 more moves, bro. Edge rusher, definitely. We need some additional bulk in the middle of that line.
Yeah, we definitely need like a defensive tackle in the middle, at least that could free up some edge rushers, to get to the quarterback. We need
I wouldn't be mad if we went and got an additional linebacker, one additional linebacker, and one more cornerback either, bro.
I was going to ask you, what about that one kid, T'Vondre Sweat from the Titans, man? I heard he's pretty decent. T'Vondre Sweat.
Yeah, he's pretty nasty, bro. I mean, the Titans have a very solid front four if you really look at that defense, bro. They have a very solid front four. But what about the Thibodeau dude from the Giants? They actually were talking about moving him.
I've been hearing they're not trying to trade him right now. I heard talks that
they sending out mixed smoke signals to him, bro.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, it was all the talk about a trade, bro.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past me if they traded him.
Say it again?
I wouldn't put it past me if they traded him because they always say that, we're not going to trade him. But, when it comes time, then they end up trading him.
Right. I mean, I think you have to sweeten the pot the right way for these teams. I'm not going to lie. I would love for the Bears to get Myles Garrett. Not going to tell you no lie. Let's make a big splash like we did when we went and grabbed Montez Sweat. Let's go get him. Let's see what this does. We're on a 5-3 team. This will give him an opportunity to at least have a chance to make a push again and get into the playoffs. And it really fortifies the Bears if we bring a guy like that in on that front four, bro. You'll be surprised how much that frees up everybody in the middle of that defense, bro.
Oh, shit. My bad. He'll get this key stat. It says, yesterday marked the first time Chicago Bears win in franchise history while allowing 42 points. They were 0-40 up until Sunday.
That's because we're known as a defense and run game type of team, run game defense. That's generally how we win. So we don't generally give up a lot of big points. So when we do, it's usually not a good look for us, bro.
Right.
It's not a good look for us. But that's okay. All records are meant to be broken, brother. So that one's broken. Woo! 5-3. That's all I see. I don't hear none of this other bull crap nobody else talking. Get this hot air. This stinks. This hot air out of my face, bro. They're not talking about nothing, bro. Real talk, bro. How about the Bulls, Coach?
Yeah, man. On to the okay. So since on to the Bulls. A little bit of the Bulls. I'm really happy for the Bulls. We're on a hot start right now.
On fire.
We're 5-1. I mean, let's talk. Josh Giddey was a great signing. Absolutely. I'm glad that they signed him to. I think it was a 4-year deal, 3 or 4-year deal. I'm not mistaken. I think it was a 4-year deal. But yeah, man. I think just the way Josh Giddey just runs the offense, and just with some of our young players, like Matas Bucelis, like he's been coming along, and everybody, especially Nikola Vucevic, the veteran, the elder statesman on the team. Everybody's saying, "Well, we need to trade him. We need to trade him." And guess what? He's been a big difference for this team, man. Like he's part of the reason why we're 5-1, and
a huge reason. Well,
yeah, man. And like, yeah, man, we got to keep this train rolling. I mean, we got to keep playing our style of brand of basketball, playing up tempo. We're kind of like that up tempo, fast paced type of team,
And it's like I said from the word go, when the Bulls finally pulled the strings and made these trades to get rid of Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan and all these guys. Billy Donovan is a great ball coach, but Billy Donovan cannot coach superstar egos. You saw the same thing when he was in OKC. As long as Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, James Harden was there, Serge Ibaka, all those guys, it was a problem getting them on the same page, and Billy Donovan could not help them. The instant they moved all those guys around and let them leave town, what happened? They rebuilt that team, all these selfless players, no superstar egos. What
they
the team
winning games.
They go and win the games, and they made the playoffs and made some noise when they got in there, bro. You give Billy Donovan a team without no egos, this dude is one of the best coaches in the game, bro. And he's showing it right now, bro. He's showing it right now. Vucevic, what more can I say about him? I've been telling people forever, but they holler, trade Vucevic, trade Vooch, trade Vooch. I've been telling people forever, you don't trade 20 and 10, bro. That's what Vooch is. He's 20 and 10 out here. This dude can play the game. Started the season out 28 and 16 against whomever.
And you're getting different contributions from different guys. Trey Jones has been a big
Trey Jones is a great find for the Bulls.
Great find. Jalen Smith, he's been contributing.
Yes, sir.
Ayo Dosunmu, he's been big.
Yeah.
I mean, all these guys, man, it's just
Kevin Huerter, Bucelis. Bucelis, Mateus Bucelis. These guys are selfless players. They're young. They don't have superstar egos, and they just know how to play ball. And I'm going to tell you the thing I love the most. Look at the ball movement, man, out here. It's immaculate, man. The Bulls are moving the ball around. You don't know who's going to hit you with it, bro. I think another great move by Billy Donovan was sending Patrick Williams to the bench. Let him come off the bench and play. Let him play against second string players. Let him do that. That $90 million come off the bench. They do what you got to do. But it's working, bro. 5-1 to start the season. And it really doesn't look like it's too many teams that's going to be able to stand in the Bulls' way this year. The only problem I do have with this team is that we're small in size. The Bulls we're a little team.
And it's gonna be a problem when we're facing like the Bucks or these taller teams.
Yeah, but that being said, I mean, actually we beat the Bucks already, if I'm not mistaken. But
no, we haven't faced them yet. Not this season.
That being said, I just did see OKC win with a bunch of small guys on the team. So the NBA is different from what it was when I was coming up, bro. It's a lot different. But that being said, we getting it done, bro. Don't matter how you get it done, get it done. That's the name of the game, bro. And the Bulls are doing that in spectacular fashion. I love it, bro. 5-1 to start the season. We didn't start. We haven't been 5-0 since the 96-97 Bulls team to start off a season, bro.
It's 29 years, almost 30 years.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's time for it. It's time. Let's go. Come on. First the Bears. Now the Bulls.
The last time we went 5-0, when we went 5-0, we went to NBA Finals. You know what happened?
Mm-hmm. There you go with some.
I'm not gonna get my high hopes up. That's
5-0. Now we going to be attempts. Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for coming to the channel, man. Stay tuned for more Chicago Bears updates and Chicago Bulls and Chicago sports just in general. But yeah, man. Did you want to do Week 10 predictions tomorrow if you're available?
We'll see. That's possible. Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for coming. You know how we always end it over here. Claws up. Y'all know.
Bear now.
All right. Peace.
That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood. We'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there.